Molly Bergin, senior, South Forsyth High School. My club team that I played on between this season and last year's season was a lot more harder, and the coaching level was a lot more difficult, and the training was a lot harder, so I think that really improved my skill levels. Nia Paisley's done a really good job at working hard to get me good sets, and I think our team as a total has just come together this year and just has one unit, been really strong. And the captains this year, me and Sydney Forsyth, I think have done a really good job at changing the environment as a whole that the team is around. We've worked harder to create a more positive, more encouraging environment than last year. I think we had sort of a negative leadership, and it was, I don't know, there was just some tension on the team. And this year we've tried to really understand each other's different personalities and work together, and we've learned everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and just done a really good job at understanding that on the court.
Kind of hard to be able to lead everyone else, but she does a really good job at it, and she's always making sure everyone's kind of in check and doing their correct thing on the court and being nice to everyone else too. I definitely think she's improved a lot just since last year. She has a really strong arm swing, and she's just a really smart player. So anytime you tell her to go somewhere on the court, she'll put it there, and she always ends up getting kills. She's really involved in the community. She's not really with charities and stuff, but she goes to church all the time, and she's definitely really involved with doing stuff for Global X and mission trips and stuff. And I think that is also really great, because I feel it brings out more of her personality and her softer side, because on the court and stuff she can be really tough, and I feel a lot of that it kind of shows both sides of her.
In the left front hitter, and then in one rotation I'll stay right side, but basically it's kind of the outlet hitter. If you have a bad pass or whatever, normally the setter will try and push to the outside, and it's just kind of your go-to hitter on the court, and that's normally where your strongest hitter is placed. And then I'll rotate back row and I play middle back, which picks up the kind of deeper balls and the kind of the seam of the block. But then for club I play right side hitter, and I'm actually committed to Barry as a right side hitter. I knew I was going to play in college. I mean, there was no doubt in my mind that I didn't want to play. I wanted to find a school that looked at you more outside of volleyball as well, as a person, as a student, and as a player, and that was Barry. I mean, and just the team was so was so encouraging, and it wasn't ugly or mean or anything like that. It was just so different than any other visit I went on, and it was just, I just knew that that's where I belonged. And the small school I really loved, and I didn't want to even look at any big schools. I mean, the small school aspect just really I don't know, spoke to me. I just loved it. Club is really hard, and it really takes a lot out of you, and sometimes the coaching there can be really toxic, but I know whenever I come back to South and my coaches here, it's they're always looking for the best in you, and they always can help you out no matter what. I've been able to look to the Lord for my strength, and when I get stressed and tired and down and stuff, and so that's been a really big part of it. But also just taking care of my body, sleep, hydrating, not staying out late on my weekends when I do have, or when I don't have tournaments. I take care of myself and take breaks, and just don't run myself into the ground. And then also since I'm a senior this year, I don't have as many classes as in past years, so I've really been able to take a break. Kind of right after school I get to go home, and I'll take a nap before practice or whatever, and just really get my body ready, because in the past couple of weeks we've had three games a week, and then we've had tournaments on the weekend. It's been really crazy, but yeah, just getting a lot of sleep, hydrating, work hard, get all the reps you can in, and just get in the gym whenever you can. Definitely keep your school first and keep up your grades. Work really hard for your team and only your team.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Grind. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to like the video and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to tune in next time when we go to West Forsyth High School and talk to superstar linebacker Eli Orr.